Good morning, everyone. This is Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor, and today I'm going to be answering a question that one of my viewers sent in to me, and I want to make sure that I do that as much as possible. So I'm only going to answer questions if you ask them. So I'm not going to just make up questions, okay? But I do have this thing called an Ask Kim segment, and so if you want to ask a question, feel free to email me at kim@thebalancedoctor.tv. kim@thebalancedoctor.tv. And I will answer that question for you, okay? And if I don't know the answer, guess what I'll do? I'll do some research and I'll find the answer. It's not that I'm the expert on everything, because I'm not. You can't be the expert on everything, okay? So when you don't know the answer, get the answer from maybe, some other research or something that you're doing to be able to better understand it yourself. But it's no, we don't have to fake like we are the experts on every topic. That's why I have guests coming on my show. And I'm super excited about that because they're experts in their own right. And they are providing you with solutions on how to be able to balance this thing called life. So, real quick, now listen, make sure you're on the show today at 11. I have Kim Roundtree, who's going to be on today. And she's going to be talking about how much passion she has for being a CEO. And she's going to be sharing 5 proven strategies that she's used to be able to, be effective as a CEO. As she's, So can you guys hear me? Somebody, I don't know if you can hear me or not. I think so. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, question for today for the Ask Kim segment. The question was, how do I have a positive parent-teen relationship with my teenager when we're on such different wavelengths? I thought that was a great question. So let me go ahead and tackle that for you right quick. It'll be very brief, and then I'll see you at 11. But you want to learn their interest. So I can't type the points, walk in all of this and share the points too. So somebody else can type them if you want. But number one, make sure you learn your child's interest. And this is whether you have a teenager, a tween, an adolescent. You want to learn what your children are interested in. So then that way you get the opportunity to do some research in what they're interested in, to be as involved as you can in some of the things that they're interested in as well. Maybe playing some of the video games with them periodically, letting them know what you made of. So you want to be able to do some things to let people know, your young teenagers know, that you understand some of the things that pique their interest, TikTok and some other things that are going on in their world. Make sure you learn their interest. Don't act like you are oblivious to what's going on with them. Make sure you understand that your teenager, they're always watching you. Everything you do, they're paying attention to it. They're trying to assess, what does this mean? Why is mommy doing this? Why is daddy doing this? Why are they telling me to do this, but they're not willing to do this? So guess what? Your teen is watching every move you make. So if you don't want them to do something, by gosh, don't do it. Don't do it yourself, okay? Because most likely they're going to do it. All right. Also, let's see here. Keep in mind that you're not their buddy. You're not your child's buddy. You are their parent. And it's a big difference between being a hangout partner and being a parent. When I'm giving my children advice, and I'm not just talking about Kim, these are tips to answer the questions that you all are asking. So as a parent, I think it's important that you establish that you are the parent. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to, wait a minute, I gotta take a little break. I can't do all this. Okay. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to express that, they can come to you and talk to you about anything, have open door communication, and they can feel comfortable. But at the end of the day, you are their parent. They have been assigned to you while you're on this earth and while they're on this earth for you to manage and to help create them and develop them into being the best possible citizens that they can become in life. So it's important for you as a parent to parent, not to just hang out and be buddy buddy all the time, but to establish that you are the parent and be clear about what you expect. I don't think that in a parent-teen relationship that you should that is wise. This is just my own personal opinion, okay? But if you don't have clear expectations that you and the teen both understand, and whether it's agreed upon or not, that these are going to be some of the basic rules in the household. They have to be able to understand that this is what you require of them. And I haven't been doing that as much recently, but all of my children, when they were growing up, along the years, we did a contract. And the contract was written by them and it was signed by them with my oversight and my input, with some rules and regulations that they had to comply with. But it was things that I wanted their input on as well. So I would get feedback from them as to, what do you think is fair as well? Let's talk about this. And we come to a happy meeting place. Sometimes we did not come to a happy meeting place. We just came to mommy and daddy's authority place, put it in a contract. They signed off on it. And anytime we needed to go back, we would revisit that contract. And I think the contract is so imperative because I think the contract, sometimes my reception is bad here, but I think the contract is so important because it gives you the opportunity to put in writing what you agree to as a teenager or as a child. And people are more apt to do what they have signed off on, what they've agreed to. So make sure you get a contract if that would work for your family. Uh, Remember that all of the conversations that you have with your teenager, keep them private. Don't go sharing them to the entire family and telling their business, because they don't like that and they're not going to confide in you as a mom or as a dad if they know that they really can't. So make sure that you keep your teens' conversations that they have with you private, and also be transparent with your children. If there are things that you personally have made mistakes or you have regrets about, make sure you share some of those things with your teens, because then they get to see that you're just a regular person. You're not some person that's up on a pedestal and you do everything perfect or you do everything right. Then that doesn't give them anything to believe in, because they're like, well, I'm never going to be able to live up to these measures or live up to my mom or dad's expectations of me. That's not good. So you want your child, your teenager, to know that you're a regular person that have regular errors that you've made in life, things that you regret doing, things that you are embarrassed by, things that are like, things, dog, I really wish I did this differently. Share some of those things with your teens. Then that makes it more hopeful for them. But also let them understand your faith. That your faith, I got on the shirt today. I don't know if you guys can see it. No, I don't know. I can't. I don't know what angle to put. Oh, it says faith, because God makes everything possible. He makes everything possible. And so share your faith. Let your children, they may in the future decide whether they want to believe in what you believe in or not. But guess what? Share your faith. Don't keep that a secret. Pray with your children. Talk to them and understand what their faith is and why they believe what they believe. But again, we can't dictate what someone's faith is going to be, because we're just, they're loaned to us. But at the end of the day, we can definitely walk and follow what we believe in and let them see our light shining in that regard. Dream build. Dream build with your children. Okay, it is so imperative that your children have goals and dreams and visions and things that they want to see become a reality in their lives. In my house, we dream build together. We write our goals down. We talk about those goals. We have weekly meetings to discuss our goals. And it's so important because I get the opportunity to hear from my children, and we get a chance to talk as a family unit about what it is that you would like to see happen and manifest in your life. We read a book each week. We talk about some of the things in the book that that person is reading and how they're going to apply that to their lives. We did our obviously a lot of our New Year's goals and did that as a family as well. But way beyond just New Year's, we do that all the time. And to hear the goals and the dreams that your children have inside of them, you as a parent, you need to know that, because then you can determine what classes to put your child in, what activities to put your child in, what type of things that you want are you going to purchase for them so that they can become better skilled at what it is that they say they're interested in doing. Come on, y'all. Dream building is so important. Just like it's important to us as adults, our children want to know that we are invested in their dreams becoming a reality as well. So make sure you dream, build together, and have open discussions about sex, y'all. You cannot have teenagers and not talk about what you feel as a parent regarding sexual intercourse. So make sure you talk to your children, get clarity, let them understand your stance on it, why your stance is that, and how important it is for them to grab hold to their own understanding, so that when they have the opportunity presented to them in different regards, they can have their standards rise up and understand why they're rising their standards up versus just being told, don't have sex, don't do this, don't do that. They need to understand the why associated with why you're asking them or encouraging them to do certain things. So make sure, make sure, make sure, make sure that you talk about sex with your children, okay? I am hoping that today I've shared some things in this Ask Kim segment that was asked of me by one of our viewers. I actually, you know what, because the question was about parent-teen relationships, I went to page 148 in my own book that I wrote called Extreme Balance Makeover. And that's where I got these particular answers from, okay? It's in my own book that I wrote called Extreme Balance Makeover. So if you don't have a copy of Extreme Balance Makeover, make sure you go to thebalancedoctor.tv/books. I have a whole new crate that just came in, and I'll be honored to send you your copy. Go right there, purchase your copy. I'll see it and I'll ship it in the mail to you right away. So go to The Balanced Doctor, and doctor is spelled out, .tv/books, and I'll be able to get that book to you. If you want it electronically, just email me. I have it electronically as well, so you can download it in like a Kindle or iPad or one of your electronic devices. You can just email me, kim@thebalancedoctor.tv. Tell me that you'd like to get a copy of that. It's only $9.99 for the electronic version. I'll send that to you right away. You'll have it within 24 hours, okay? I am hoping that the Ask Kim segment is something that will. Okay, I hope that the Ask Kim segment is going to be beneficial to you all. So make sure that if you are interested in asking a question, go ahead and email me, kim@thebalancedoctor.tv, kim@thebalancedoctor.tv. I will do everything I can to answer your question to the best of my ability, okay? I hope this is helpful. I'll see you guys today at what time? 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Plus, I'll go back and look at the comments too. I can't see the comments while I'm walking and doing all of this, but I will go back and look at the comments in case you have questions. I'll check those out throughout this particular Ask Kim segment. All right. Have a great day. I'll see you guys at 11 with my guest, Kim Roundtree. God bless you all, and I'll talk to you soon.